Okay, what I have here is a little temperature sensor network I've set up. So we have a light blue bean who's going to be communicating over Bluetooth to this Intel Edison. So Bluetooth from here to here, and then from Wi-Fi from here to this laptop. And so basically what happens is a Node.js program running on this little Linux machine grabs a temperature sensor from here via Bluetooth. You'll see its little green light turn on. And then it'll MQTT that message over to our message broker, ActiveMQ, and then put it over here in my browser. So MQTT out to the browser as well. And over here I have a TI sensor tag. This is the 2650. Again, Bluetooth connection between this Intel Edison and this sensor tag. And again, Wi-Fi connection over to the laptop. And then that will actually send MQTT messages over. Here's another older model TI sensor tag, the 2541. It's going to connect via Bluetooth to this Raspberry Pi, which also has a little Bluetooth dongle, which we'll show you here. That little Bluetooth dongle right there. And also a Wi-Fi dongle. So Bluetooth connection to this TI sensor tag right here. And then via Wi-Fi MQTT over to our broker. And then the last one is actually a directly wired in temperature sensor right there. That's the DS18B20 connected right there to the GPIO pins of the Raspberry Pi. So it's just going to grab that directly over the wire and then via Wi-Fi MQTT send it over to our broker. So let's get that started and let's see how it works out. So here is, I'm SSH'd into, well actually let's start here, but let's SSH into this Edison right here, that's one on top. And I'm going to basically say make the connection to the light blue bean. You should see its little light turn on. There you go. That means it's connected. And that's part of the firmware that I programmed into it to make sure when it connects it gives you a little green light. And you can see its graph is showing up there now. So let's go get a couple other guys going here. So 2650, that's this Edison, and this 2650, let me hit the button to turn it on. And it'll make that connection. And it's going to be off and running, and you should see its graph show up as soon as it starts grabbing data. There we go. And now I'm SSH into the Raspberry Pi, this guy right here. And it's going to make a connection over Bluetooth to this TI sensor tag. Click him, turn him on. These guys are just running on coin cell batteries, right? So all the TI sensor tag, light blue bean, it's just this little tiny little battery, watch battery. So these guys turn themselves off automatically to conserve power. And then the last one here is the DS18B20 here, and there it is. All right, so all of them are now pumping in their data, and if I heat these guys up, like here's my 2650, you can see its temperature shoots way up based on my hand on it. And maybe if I heat this guy up over here, the 2541, again, temperature shoots way up based on my hand on it. And so we have live data flowing in from these Bluetooth wireless sensors. So Bluetooth to Wi-Fi into these little Linux boxes over MQTT into our message broker, and then MQTT out to the browser and graphing in real time.